Eczema. If you don't know what this word means, thank your lucky stars, because it's not fun. And keep on skipping, because it's not the blog for you. Unless you have a child or someone you're taking care of who has it, then continue on. Eczema, this is my story. What is eczema? I'm going to read directly from the dictionary. An inflammatory condition of the skin characterized by redness, itching, and oozing, vascular lesions which become scaly, crusty, or hard. So, aka atopic dermatitis. Sometimes it can be like heat rashes or a rash or skin irritation that is triggered by an allergen. So this is typical in a lot of hypersensitive people or empathic people who are very sensitive. In my personal opinion, I think it's a little bit of relation. You know, some people get eczema, some people might get sinus allergies, you know, if you're really highly sensitive to things. So in my case, my skin is highly sensitive. And from a child, my poor dear mother, she tried her best to make me comfortable or, you know, do whatever it was. But I suffered from it a lot, especially in the summer. Now realizing it was certain foods that was flaring it up, certain conditions. Let me just tell you the quick things that flare it up. Stress, lack of proper sleeping and rest, certain foods. I'm going to get into a whole nother blog on that foods. But just quick ideas, you know, like tomato sauce, acidy foods, you know, nuts, I think shellfish. Some of the main foods that people are allergic to can flare these things up. White sugar, white products, gluten, things like that. Which eliminates a good deal of food that you eat without even really realizing it. Mix this with stress, mix this with the wrong environment, even clothes detergents, perfumes, dyes. The list can go on. So if someone is suffering from eczema and they don't even know it's possible, you know, what possible allergens can be causing it, it could be a very hard battle to figure this out. With short of locking yourself in a room, not eating anything, drinking anything at all, not even being in contact with anyone that causes you stress, and just sleeping. But as we all know, we don't have the luxury of doing that. So my intentions is to learn from what I've learned. I mean, I've been clear for a while, or eczema's cleared up for a while. I had more problems when I was younger, due to the fact that I didn't know what caused it. And then there's also a thing that you have allergies when you're younger. Sometimes they stop throughout your 20s, 30s, and then they come back. So now I'm 41, and I've done some detox, and also they can re-show up when you detox. I did some deep detoxing, fasting, and boom, eczema came back out. So now I'm relearning, actually I've learned some new information, that how to manage your eczema. The number one is you got to really minimize or cut down all and every food that can possibly cause you an reaction. And pretty much what I did was I made a list of all the foods that are good for you to eat. There are actually foods that are good for you to eat that are anti-inflammatory foods that help to prevent the inflammation of the skin. So I was amazed when I found this out. Apple, I'll just give you one off the bat. Apples. I started eating a lot of apples, and I realized that sometime if I felt a flare-up, even if I scratched, it wouldn't turn into a rash. So I realized, oh shoot, this is really science of how to deal with this. And what else? Well, since I had the flare-up, I'll show you. This is just the discoloration left. Mainly it's been on my arms and a little on my neck. But yeah, then I work at night, so that doesn't help. So lack of sleep and stress of working at night can make it more aggravating. But yeah, now that I'm in my 40s, it's surprising to have to deal with it again. But follow my blog, see how I do, and I'll share my tips with you and the foods that I use to get it under control, and hopefully you can learn something. So thanks for hearing about my eczema blog, and follow me on my journey of what foods can I eat and what foods I can't eat, and maybe you can learn something that will help you with your eczema or even psoriasis. You know, I don't know a lot about psoriasis, but they're usually grouped in the same category. So I'm assuming it may be an allergic or anti-inflammatory reaction as well. So hopefully we can learn together. So thanks for watching and subscribe.